There is a secret number attached to your name right now. You've probably never seen it, but it quietly decides whether you get a house, a car, a credit card, or nothing at all. Some Malaysians are so scared of it, they refuse to even check it, like it's a horror movie. And looking at it will summon a ghost, because of a rumor that checking your own number makes it worse. That rumor is completely wrong, and believing it might be costing you money. That number is your CTOS score. Today I'm going to explain exactly what it is, who controls it, the myths that scare people, and how to check yours for free. Let's clear this up once and for all. First, the biggest misunderstanding. Most Malaysians think CTOS is a government agency, sitting in some Putrajaya office. It is not. CTOS is a private company, a business. It stands for Credit Tip-Off Service, which sounds a bit like a snitch, and honestly, that's not far off. It's a credit reporting agency. Its whole job is to collect information about how you borrow and repay money, package it into a report, and sell that report to banks. And it's the biggest one in Malaysia by far, holding about 70% of the market. Now here's the part that surprises people. CTOS does not decide if you get a loan. It doesn't approve you. It doesn't reject you. It doesn't blacklist you. It just hands the bank a report. The bank makes the decision. CTOS is the messenger, not the judge. And because it's regulated under Malaysian law, the Credit Reporting Agencies Act, there are real rules on what it can and cannot keep on file. So it's a private business, but a tightly controlled one, not some shady operation running wild with your data. Now, to really understand CTOS, you need to meet its quieter cousin, CCRIS. These two get confused constantly, so let me make it that simple. CCRIS is run by Bank Negara. The central bank is the government one. It's free. It simply records your loan repayments from banks over the last 12 months. Did you pay your car loan on time? Your credit card? That's all CCRIS is. A plain factual record. No score, no opinion. CTOS takes that same Bank Negara data, then adds extra stuff on top. Court cases, bankruptcy records, business directorships. And then it does the one thing CCRIS never does. It gives you a score, a single number that sums you up. So think of it this way. CCRIS is the raw ingredients from the government. CTOS is the private chef who takes those ingredients, adds a few of his own, and cooks you into a single dish with a rating. The banks eat whatever the chef serves. So let's talk about that score. The CTOS score runs from 300 to 850. The higher, the better. 300 means the bank sees you as risky. 850 means you're a dream borrower. Here are the rough bands. Below 650, you'll probably struggle to get approved. Around 697 and above, banks start treating you well and offering better rates. Above 744, you're in excellent territory. The average Malaysian sits at about 678, which is literally graded as fair, not good, not bad. The financial version of your mom saying she's not angry, just disappointed. So if you're average, you have room to climb. Now what actually moves this number? CTOS is public about this. The biggest factor by far is your payment history, whether you pay on time. That alone is 45% of your score, almost half. Pay your bills on time, and you've already won most of the battle. The second biggest is how much you owe compared to your limits. At 20%, max out your credit cards and your score drops, even if you never miss a payment. The rest is your credit history length, your mix of credit types, and how many new applications you've made recently. But payment history is the king, remember that. Okay, now the fun part, the myths. The stuff your relatives repeat at dinner with total confidence and zero evidence, right after telling you to drink more water and marry soon. Myth 1. Checking your own score lowers it. Completely false. When you check your own report, it's called a soft check. It has zero effect on your score. You can check it every single day and nothing happens. The only checks that matter are when a bank checks you for a new loan. Myth 2. CTOS is a blacklist. Also false. It is not a list of bad people. It's a record of everyone who borrows, good and bad. Having a CTOS file is completely normal. In fact, having no credit history at all can sometimes work against you because the bank has nothing to judge you on. You're a stranger. And banks don't lend hundreds of thousands to strangers. Myth 3. Your salary affects your score. No. Your income is not in your CTOS score at all. Neither is your savings account. Neither are your normal electricity or water bills. The score only looks at how you handle borrowed money, not how much you make. Your 10,000 ringgit salary doesn't help your score, and your 2,000 ringgit salary doesn't hurt it. The score doesn't care how rich you are. It cares if you pay people back. One quick catch on that last one. If you ignore a utility or phone bill so long that they take you to court over it, then it can show up. But your normal monthly Astro bill, relax. Nobody is scoring you on that. So why does this number matter so much? Because it quietly decides the biggest financial moments of your life. When you apply for a home loan, the bank pulls your CTOS. A strong score can get a first-time buyer up to 90% financing. A weak score might get you only 70%, meaning you need a much bigger down payment or a flat no. It's not just the yes or no, it's the price. A better score gets you a lower interest rate, and on a 30-year home loan, even 0.5% difference is tens of thousands of ringgit. Your score literally decides how much extra you pay the bank for the exact same house. And it's not just loans anymore. Landlords check it before renting to you. Some employers check it for jobs that handle money. This little number follows you around, like a shadow with a clipboard, silently judging every financial decision you've ever made. And here's something new for 2026 you need to know. Buy now, pay later apps like SPay Later used to be invisible to your credit record. Not anymore. Under a new law that started this year, these apps now report to credit agencies. This cuts both ways. Pay your buy now, pay later installments on time, and it can actually help build your score, which is great news if you're young with no credit history. But miss them? And now it hurts you too. That 50 ringgit installment on a phone casing you bought at 2 a.m. during a sale? Yeah, that counts now. So how do you actually see your number? This is the easy part. Download the CTOS app or visit their website. You get a free basic report twice a year. For the full score report, it costs about 27 ringgit, and you can even buy it through Touch and Go e-wallet. And your government CCRIS report is completely free from the Bank Negara website. One tiny warning: if you buy it through Touch and Go, check that the auto renew button is switched off, or they'll quietly charge you every month. You're welcome. So let's wrap it up. CTOS is a private company, not the government. It scores you from 300 to 850. Paying on time is 45% of everything. Checking your own score is free and harmless. It's not a blacklist. And in 2026, even your buy now, pay later counts. The people who fear this number are the ones who never look at it. Don't be that person. Knowledge is cheaper than a rejected loan. If this cleared up the CTOS confusion for you, share it with someone who's still scared to check their score. That's your Ringgit Explained. See you in the next one.